Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mama Beach and I'm here today to do a review on the Coach Hutton Shoulder Bag that I picked up recently from Coach Outlet. The retail price on this bag is $550, but I was able to pick it up from the outlet for $220. Plus I got cash back through using Rakuten on top of that. If you guys haven't signed up for Rakuten, I definitely recommend it. I saved so much money doubling down on getting discounts from the website and then going through that app and getting cash back. So I will link below how to sign up. I'm going to take you on a little tour of this bag, show you what it fits and some mod shots, and give you my honest opinion about it. I wasn't sure when I picked it up if I was going to like it, so I have played around with it a little bit and I will let you know what I think the pros and cons of this bag are. So of course the first standout feature on this bag is the leather weaving on the flap. And it reminds me a lot of Patricia Nash, honestly. She does tons of really beautiful woven leather handbags. I know it's not a super popular brand, which is why you don't see a lot of them out there, but this really reminds me of it. It has 3 different colors here woven together. This is a super neutral bag, but it's interesting because it has, you know, the black, the brown, and then it has this lovely saddle color added in. And it's just a really interesting neutral bag, I think is why I was drawn to this particular color palette. But also I thought the weaving was just so cool. It also adds like this level of detail and interest and texture. You guys know I'm all about texture, so I was really into that. I will say the rest of the bag is like a smooth leather, which is gonna scratch. And I'm worried about these corners. They do have some edge seal on them, but these are definitely gonna be wear points for this bag, and you're gonna see scratches on it. You can probably condition it and bring down that level of visibility. I do think it would respond well to conditioner, just this type of leather, but just something to be aware of if you're gonna get this bag. Be cautious about the corners and just keep some conditioner on hand to camouflage those scratches. This particular style has this really dark black hardware, which I also thought was interesting and different. I don't have many bags that have this dark kind of hardware, so that's another reason I wanted to pick it up. And then you'll see the back features a pocket, an outside pocket, which is always awesome to have on any handbag. You guys know I love an outside pocket. What I will say is it's tight because this leather is pretty structured. You could probably fit like a little card case in there or receipts or something small like some eye drops or lip product, but my iPhone 8 Plus, which is huge, does not fit in here. So I think if you had a smaller smartphone, it may, if you have a super slim case on it, but this is a pretty tight pocket, just so you know. And then the bottom is pretty nondescript and so are the sides. You just have the smooth leather featured there, and the hang tag is a coordinating saddle color on the side. The chain, let me just show you a quick shot of that beautiful black hardware, and then they do give you a saddle colored leather piece on the shoulder. So if you carry it crossbody, you have that nice comfort of leather on your shoulder rather than chain. So it opens here with just a simple turn lock. I just think this big piece of chunky hardware is so interesting. I really love that they did this. And when you open it up, you have this kind of a microfiber interior. It's not suede, it's just like a microfiber, but it feels great on your hand. It's nice and soft. It's this beautiful burgundy color, which I thought was a great coordinated color. And then you can see the inside has a 2-pocket setup. The front pocket does fit my iPhone 8 Plus with plenty of room to spare. So if you have a larger smartphone, you can stick it inside the bag easily. And then you have a bigger pocket, and then it has a zip pocket sewn on the back wall, but that pocket's real small. I don't know that you could fit much in it, and it's kind of hard to get your hand in. I will say one of my criticisms for this bag is it's very stiff. I think it would loosen up over time, but wrestling it open and trying to get it open to see what you have in here with as stiff as this flap is with all of this thick leather on it is a bit challenging. And if you're somebody who can't stand not seeing in your bag and having to feel around, I would steer clear of this style. It is very tight and hard to open this flap and actually see anything in here. So I definitely wouldn't do it if I were you. That's not something that always annoys me though. That's not a deal breaker for me if I really love a bag. So let me show you what fits in here. I will attempt to. I'm having to wrestle it a little bit. I'm gonna put my little wallet in here that I have been carrying that is from Coach as well. And I'm gonna put this pouch, small pouch that I always carry with essential items in it. You guys know this goes in every bag that I do on this channel. So let me show you what that looks like. It's not a huge style, and because it is so stiff, at least to begin with, you really have to be conscious of what you carry. I'm gonna put my sunglasses in a soft bag here that I can lay those on top, and then I can probably squeeze my car key fob in somewhere beside one of the pouches. Okay, it's getting pretty full, and I want to make sure I leave room because I want to put my smartphone in here, right? Like when I carry it for real. Let me see what else I have here. I have a couple of tiny items, like a little lip product and a little eye drop. Let me see if I can actually put them in that back zip pocket or not. Yeah, it's not great, but they fit. This is a challenge, guys. Can you see in there? So, I mean, it's definitely challenging to fill. It's challenging to open and have it stay open. You can see I'm wrestling with it more than I usually do on any video. I don't think I can close this with the glasses. Let's take the glasses out. It is tight. It is tight. It is so tight, you guys. You have to get this, because of how this turn lock is, there's this little ridge here. You see that little ridge? You have to get this exactly right on there and turn it in order for it to close. That's annoying. That's annoying, guys. I just don't know about this Hutton. I really like the idea of it. I just wish the leather wasn't so stiff and the opening wasn't so small and this flap wasn't so heavy and stiff. It has potential. It's just not quite there. Let me show you, let me get up and at least show you guys some mod shots so you guys know what it looks like on the body. If you can ignore all these negative functional things because you think it's so beautiful and maybe you want to pick it up anyways, let me show you what it looks like on the body. All right, guys, here's what this Hutton shoulder bag looks like with the strap doubled. You can see it has a great strap drop. Lots of space here. You can swing it behind your body. Fits really well in the curve of your body here. It's definitely a good strap length. Let me show you what it's like opening and closing while you have it on your shoulder. You can kind of open like this and see inside, but like I said, the flap is tough to negotiate, and because of the little lip, it's so hard to close. You have to get it exactly right on there in order for the turn lock to work. I've also, when I've been playing with this, I've noticed it's falling a lot off my shoulder when I do wear it shoulder carry, which is just another thing to be careful about. I think it's just because the chain quality on this is excellent. The chain is super heavy, but it's also super slippery, and it makes for a bad combination on your shoulder. Let me show you what it looks like crossbody. It's definitely a decent length. It's right at the top. Oh, see? It just popped open. Oh my gosh, Coach, get it together. Why? Such potential. I mean, look how beautiful it. You guys, this is not gonna work. I'm so glad this is happening during this video because this is real life stuff, right? You buy this bag, you think it's beautiful, you start wearing it, and it's popping open all the time and falling off your shoulder, and you're like, oh my gosh, I made a mistake. It's really a beautiful bag. I mean, just look at the detail on that. It's just not that functional, I think, at least for me. It does look great crossbody as well as on the shoulder. It's just not quite there. Okay, that's my review of the Hutton shoulder bag by Coach, and honestly guys, this is not a win for me. You guys know I don't give out too many negative reviews on my channel, but I really do not like this bag. I think it's super beautiful and I love the idea of it. It's just the functionality isn't there for me to be able to carry it on a daily basis and have it not drive me absolutely bonkers. So that's my opinion. I'm sure there's so many people out there that love this bag and this style. It's just not for me. And I wanted to show you guys what the issues are in this review so that you know before you go ahead and purchase it. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you liked this review and it was helpful. If so, please give it a thumbs up, and I hope you'll consider subscribing. I do videos about all different kinds of handbag brands, not just Coach. So if you love handbags in general, I hope you'll subscribe and join me for my future videos. All right, I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye.